morning, class. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you.
Today I'm going to be talking about this generation's problem of how I think they view Christianity. I'm going to start off with two questions. You don't have to answer them, I just want you to ponder on them. Question one, what does it mean to be a Christian? We should all have some sort of perspective on this because we are at a Christian university. The definition of a Christian is one who professes belief in the teachings of Jesus Christ. I believe a Christian is someone who believes that Jesus defeated death to save all of us from our sins. Question two, what does it mean to you to be Christ-like? I think being Christ-like means being like Jesus and living our life like he did, loving God and loving others. There have been many generations that call themselves Christians but have not really lived Christ-like. This is a very broad topic, so I'm going to narrow it down to just my generation. I understand it because this is my generation. So, what I see from many of my fellow Christians my age is a lot of sin. I have met people who say they are Christians, yet they continuously act in ways that do not reflect Jesus Christ. Here's some examples. Swearing, watching things that are impure, hateful social media posts, the way sex is treated, political arguments, etc. I'm not saying that all Christians my age do this, but I have seen a lot that do. What I'm trying to say here is that there are many sins some Christians think are okay. Swearing, for example. I know the Bible doesn't say not to use curse words. It only says to not use the Lord's name in vain, but this does not make it right. I do not believe it sets a Christ-like example to others. I do not believe in premarital sex. This world utilizes sex to make money. It tempts us with it, makes it seem like it can be done with anybody. God did not intend it to be viewed this way. We as Christians have to set the example for the world to act on this like God intended it. Another huge problem that I'm going to discuss is political differences in Christians. I've seen how political differences can destroy friendships. This is not a Christ-like way of living. God is not a Democrat or Republican. God is God. Yes, there are different views on politics, but to let those differences come to a point where relationships are broken is not okay. This topic is very popular considering it's an election year. And I love that I have the opportunity to vote for the first time, but I'm not living to vote for president. I'm living to love God. We cannot let political differences get in the way of loving each other. If we continue to call ourselves Christians, but let these sinful ways rule our lives, the world will never really be a better place. My visualization of a solution would be for everyone to take a closer look at themselves. In order to be a Christian, we need to be aware when something is wrong in our lives. If we do not know what is wrong, we will sin without knowing it. If you want to make a difference in the world, start with yourself. Imagine if we put all differences aside and loved each other rather than try to be right. Visualize your life when you change your own sinful ways. Visualize everyone around you. How would they see you? How would the way you live your life affect how others live theirs? Do we affect people around us in a negative manner or a positive manner? Does Jesus live and breathe in you? If you want to learn how to be a Christ-like human being and you want to do the right things, to live your life to the fullest, take this advice. If you ever approach a situation where you do not know what you're doing is okay, don't look for what's wrong with what you're doing. Ask yourself, what's right with it? If you can't find anything that is right about what you're doing, don't do it. It's simple as that. I'm not perfect and I've sinned in many ways, but I've tried to live my life like this and it has made me a much stronger Christian. My topic is about Christianity, so obviously I'm going to end with something related to the base of Christianity, Jesus. The number one solution to all the problems of the world is loving God and loving others. Jesus is the answer. Thank you.